what influenced me to get into dentistry? I had an amazing dentist as a kid, and I didn't even realize it. My dentist, his name was Greg Romrell. He practiced in Pocatello, Idaho, and he was an absolute wizard. He did my wisdom teeth under local anesthesia, and I just expected, like, okay, this is normal. He did countless fillings on me. I did not have great hygiene as a kid. His composites, I still have them in my, so we're talking, 25, 30-year-old composites, and like, I'll have dentists to come in and they'll tell me, like, this is gorgeous. And I think to myself, yeah, but it's 30 years old, man. And in dental school, I was taught that these composites are only supposed to last 7 years or so. As I dwell on that, as I think back on that more and more, it inspires me to connect my heart into my work in the way that he did. So again, thank you, Greg. I have a wife and 4 kids, Goldie, Brooks, Knox, and Porter. My wife's Tessa. I grew up in Idaho. I graduated high school in 2000, Blackfoot High School, Blackfoot, Idaho. And I grew up wakeboarding, snowboarding. I wrestled. I had a stint where I did some equestrian riding, English style, and Western too, bareback. We did it all. Went to Hawaii. I lived on Oahu, on the north shore of Oahu, as an 18-year-old, and I was so poor that I barely had enough to pay for my bus fares to get around the island. And did my dental school at the University of Tennessee from 2012 to 2016. One thing that not a lot of people know about me is that I played in a band to get my way through college. You can look it up on iTunes. It was called National Holiday. And in another band with the same lead singer, shout out to Preston Pugmire, called My Camera. And that was 2005 to maybe 2009. And I was the drummer. I got into dental school really, it was a conservative decision, I'd say. I knew that it'd be a safe play. I felt like I had the capacity to be a dentist. And, I had a wife and a few kids at that point. So I had mouths to feed, and I needed a path to be able to provide for them. As I got into dentistry, I started to get into the oral surgery side of dentistry, and I started to see the ways that a dentist could be useful to the public. It turned me on, and it's funny because I have a lot of colleagues who put up with dentistry or don't really, they're not connected to it in any meaningful way. And I love it. I'm super fortunate because, man, I love it. I enjoy most every aspect of dentistry, and it's everything that I could want in a career. I still, I'm like everybody. I have hobbies, and I think to myself, man, I wish I had more time for my hobbies, and I'm pulled in a few different directions. But returning to work and doing this as a practice or as a meditation, man, I love it. I wish everybody could have work like I have.